We all have gone through depression once in our life for one reason or the other. We all think that celebrities have nothing to be worried about. Well, that's a lie because they have more things in life that makes them depressed. Here are the list of celebrities with depression. 1. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson shared his struggle with depression in a recent interview. He said that he experienced depression after hitting a critical setback in his athletic career in his early 20s. He also witnessed his mother's attempted suicide, an experience that impacted him deeply. After these troubling episodes, Johnson was left struggling to cope, contemplating how he might continue living. This interview isn't the first time that he's opened up about his struggles with mental health. During an intimate interview in 2015 for the Oprah Network, he also spoke openly about the loneliness of a depressive episode. He said that with depression, one of the most important things to realize is that you're not alone. His words touch on a deeper, overlooked point. Although mental illness stigma affects everyone, men are critically underserved in regards to mental health, both in terms of admitting that they need help and seeking out treatment. As Johnson said, with depression, an important thing to realize is, you're not the first to go through it, and you won't be the last to go through it. If you or a loved one are experiencing these symptoms and medication does not seem to be enough, reach out and schedule your free consultation to see if TMS therapy could be an option for you. 2. Katy Perry. Katy Perry has never been one to shy away from speaking her mind, especially when it comes to mental health. In an interview with Vogue published Thursday, the Swish Swish artist spoke out about battling depression and how her fiancé Orlando Bloom has helped her through the process. Between 2017 and 2018, around the same time her fifth album Witness was released, Perry said she was depressed in a way that she never was before. "I became depressed and I did not want to get out of bed. In the past, I had been able to overcome it, but this time something happened that made me fall down too many flights of stairs," she said. "I had to really go on a mental health journey." Three. Lady Gaga. In December 2016, Lady Gaga revealed she suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder, PTSD, after suffering from sexual abuse when she was a teenager. "I suffer from PTSD," the singer admitted on the Today Show. "I've never told anyone that before, so here we are. But the kindness that's shown to me by doctors as well as my family and my friends, it's really saved my life." At an awards show years later, she told the audience, "I began to notice that I would stare off into space and black out for seconds or minutes. I would see flashes of things I was tormented by, experiences that were filed away in my brain with 'I'll deal with you later' for many years because my brain was protecting me, as science teaches us. These were also symptoms of disassociation and PTSD, and I did not have a team that included mental health support." She explained that her struggles later morphed into physical chronic pain, fibromyalgia, panic attacks, acute trauma responses, and debilitating mental spirals that have included suicidal ideation and masochistic behavior. 4. Ellen DeGeneres. After she went public with her sexuality in 1997, Ellen DeGeneres said she struggled with the public reaction. "People were making fun of me. I was really depressed. And because of that and because the show was cancelled, I was looked at as a failure in this business. No one would touch me. I had no agent, I had no possibility of a job, I had nothing." She has since become one of America's most popular TV hosts, and she reflected on that time in her life on the Ellen DeGeneres Show, stating, "It was the hardest thing that I ever had to do in my life. And I would not change one moment of it because it led me to be exactly where I am today, standing in front of all of you." 5. Billie Eilish. In a new interview with American Vogue, Eilish opened up about the body insecurities she experienced during her early teenage years. The multi-Grammy award-winning artist explained that while there were several factors that she believes contributed towards her developing depression, her body image had a particularly overbearing impact. "I just hated my body. I would have done anything to be in a different one," the 18-year-old said. "I really wanted to be a model, really bad, and I was chubby and short. I developed really early. I had boobs at 9. I got my period at 11. So my body was going faster than my brain," she said. 6. Ellie Goulding. Fitness has become a big part of Ellie Goulding's life for more reasons than one. The singer says that exercise has helped to ease the anxiety and panic attacks she suffered after becoming famous in 2010. I think part of what sparked my panic attacks was not feeling confident enough to believe in myself. I was scared I wasn't as good of a singer as everyone thought I was. And as the stakes grew, I was afraid of letting everyone, including myself, down, Ellie wrote in an open letter. 7. Cara Delevingne. Cara Delevingne confessed to feeling suicidal as a teenager and became depressed after putting too much pressure on herself. I think I pushed myself so far, I got to the point where I had a bit of a mental breakdown, Cara said in 2015. I have very bad learning disabilities, so I got to the point where I went a bit mad. I was completely suicidal, didn't want to live anymore, I thought that I was completely alone. 8. Ryan Reynolds. Ryan Reynolds credited his wife Blake Lively for helping to keep me sane when he suffered from intense anxiety while filming Deadpool. I never ever slept. Or I was sleeping at a perfect right angle, just sitting straight, constantly working at the same time. By the time we were in post-production, we'd been to Comic-Con and people went crazy for it. The expectations were eating me alive, he added. Blake helped me through that. I'm lucky to have her around just to keep me sane. 9. Selena Gomez. Selena Gomez took some time out of the spotlight to focus on her anxiety issues, which she said were a side effect of her struggle with lupus. Around a year ago I revealed that I have lupus, an illness that can affect people in different ways, she said at the time. I've discovered that anxiety, panic attacks and depression can be side effects of lupus, which can present their own challenges.